Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Hover. This video is going to be on the dupes for the SK-II facial treatment essence. I used the facial treatment essence about 2 or 3 years back. I think it's 3 years back. And it was amazing. Like, I had really small, tiny little breakouts. It wasn't red or inflamed, but it was just like I had goosebumps on my face. And I used a very small bottle, sample size bottle of facial treatment essence for about 2 weeks, and it was all gone. Like, within 3 days I could feel those little bumps go down, and when I was finished with the bottle in 2 weeks, it was all gone. And my face, it felt so glowy. Well, it looked glowy and it felt so silky and so moisturized. It was amazing. But then the radiation, the nuclear plant meltdown happened in Fukushima in Japan, and I decided that Japanese made skincare products personally wasn't to be trusted. I am not forcing my personal opinion on this on you. I'm just telling you that this is what I'm doing in response to that very, very catastrophic event. Now, I'm not sure if it's the officially first dupe, but the first very well-known dupe for the facial treatment essence, I'm just going to call it SK-II essence from now on, was the Missha the Time Revolution, the first treatment essence. This is the mist version of it. It's not as heavy in that fermented enzymic ingredient, the main ingredient, but nonetheless I decided to try this. When this first came out, it looks totally different from this, you guys. I'm really sorry. The actual product looks very similar to the SK-II product. Now the product is about 42,000 won, and when I first used it, when it first came out, I didn't feel anything. Like, it was just like water on my face. It was stinky water. If you guys have used facial treatment essence, it's very stinky because of the enzymic fermented ingredient. It's a substance called galactomyces, and this doesn't have that very same galactomyces, but it has like some different fermented enzyme going on. And my opinion on the Missha first treatment essence was like, oh, it's so, I don't know, but it's still half the price, or like third the price, or like quarter of the price. I'm not really sure. I think it's like third or quarter of the price of the SK-II essence, yeah. And basically, even this mist, I just spray it on my shaved areas and my legs after I get out of shower, because it does keep it moisturized, but I don't really want to use it on my face because it tends to itch my face a little. So that was the Time Revolution. I was a little bit let down, but the smell, the feeling, that slimy wateriness, and like the packaging is the most similar to the SK-II, I must say. And then came out the Iope Bio Essence, which is amazing. I loved it. I left this little bit just to be able to compare with my other products. And basically this is a little bit stinky too, not as stinky as SK-II or Missha, but it does smell a little bit, not as much, but I totally loved it. I used to use it with the cotton pad they gave me, but I realized that the cotton pads were leaving cotton strands on my face. It irritated my skin a little bit. So what I did is that I just used a separate exfoliator for exfoliating, and I used this just for moisturizing, toner and conditioner for my skin with my bare hands. This is 60,000 won, so out of all the dupes I have, this is the most expensive, but I'm not sure if it's worth it because it's not my favorite, but it is one of the best-selling product. Well, so is Misha, so I'm not really sure. Ow, I just hit myself with this. Anyway, next one is Tony Moly Intense Care Galactomyces First Essence. Now, ingredient wise, substance wise, this is the closest to the SK-II facial treatment essence. Now, since I was the salesperson for this treatment essence, to give you a longer explanation, basically, apparently the well, this is how I was told to like sell to people. Apparently the SK-II facial treatment essence has around 90% of galactomyces extract, whereas this has 94.5%, and it is completely odorless, so it has no scent, so that's really good that it's not stinky. It leaves a bit of oiliness, but I'm not sure if it's really oily. Apparently it's because it's really concentrated enzymic content, but I'm not sure if it is oily. Like, it feels very heavily moisturized, so to say. Let's just leave it at there. I enjoyed using it. As you can see, I used about more than 2/3, I think, or is it just 2/3? And this is great when you this is great for dry bits of your skin. When I was working in Tony Moly, what I did is that our store had this product in a little mist container, in a little spray container, and whenever my cuticles were super dry, I would just go and spray my cuticles with this stuff, and it was so my nails became super supple and amazing. So I think it is very moisturizing. I'm not really sure about whitening. I did feel that it evened out a little bit of my cheek area, but I wasn't sure about the rest of the skin, especially the chin area where there's the most discoloration going on. But it was okay. This is 38,000 won, so it's not too expensive, and yeah. And then the last product is the Innisfree Soybean Energy Essence, and this is a smaller version which retails at 22,000 won. Right now, if you buy the bigger bottle, which is 30-something thousand won, you get this for free. This is 80 mils. I just bought this because I wanted to try it, and it has fermented jeju soybean extract. And so far, out of all the dupes I've used, I'm not going to compare it with the SK-II as yet, but compared to these other three aforementioned products, this is my favorite, especially for summer. It doesn't leave that stickiness. If you guys have used Hada Labo lotion, you guys may like know what it is like, but it feels very much like hyaluronic acid containing skincare, like toner and stuff. So it's got a little bit of viscosity going on, as you can see, and as you apply it on your skin, it's not sticky for me. I don't feel it. Feels very hydrated, but it's very light for summer as well. Especially like this Tony Moly, I felt that it was a little bit too heavy for summer, but this I have been loving for summer. I've used this for about a week. I think I see more of whitening going on than I did with this product, which is Tony Moly. So far I am super loving this, and I think that was it. Overall, I couldn't really say that they completely live up to the SK-II, because when I was using the SK-II, my skin was completely nuts. It was crazy. But as I'm using it now, these products now, my skin wasn't as crazy. When I was using this, my skin was slightly broken out and very sensitive with redness in my skin. It was pretty good for that. This one I think was the most closest to the skin condition that I used when I used the SK-II product. But if I had to choose out of these 4 products, my favorite, it would have to be the Innisfree soybean energy essence with fermented bean extract. Super light. I just love how it feels, and it doesn't smell either. I forgot to mention that it doesn't smell. So yeah, I got a lot of questions about, you know, the SK-II facial treatment essence dupes, and these so far are what I have experienced. There is another one that's really popular online, which is galactomyces, which is, I think it's like 100% galactomyces, but I haven't used it. There's like Cynic, other like so many products, but they aren't that big even online in Korea, so I'm not really sure. And also, will it break out on your skin is, again, quite a lot of people seem not to really work well with fermented extracts, so I heavily recommend that you find the closest skincare product that contains fermented extracts in the nearest market or region that you can find. If it works, if it doesn't irritate your skin, these will have bigger chance of doing well on your skin. But I have seen a lot of people on whose skin the fermented extracts just don't work. They just break out. Very irritated skin. Very tragic. So you must really try out. No skincare is going to work just like magic. You always have to try it out, unless you have, you know, gifted skin that will just work magic with any product. Okay, so that was my review on the 4 products. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye bye.